It starts with a line, a movement drawn from toe to spine, grace in motion, fire in stillness. It's not just how you move, it's who you become. Through first steps and final bows, the line remains. In every dancer is a different journey, but the same devotion. And the one that follows that line should rise to meet it. AK Dancewear, designed for the line that shapes your future.
The ICE program provides a quite unique experience for the students in the way that they get to approach diverse international perspective on dance.
It's a whole new set of ideas, new set of tasks, new set of movements that is really helpful and life-changing, quite frankly.
These
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the junior final round of the 2026 Youth America Grand Prix. I am Catherine Morgan.
And I am Joseph Morrissey, and it's a pleasure for both of us to be with you here. All of you tuning in from all around the world.
We are so excited, and this is new for us because we are for the first time in Houston, Texas, at the beautiful Wortham Performing Arts Center,
Yes.
or Center of the Performing Arts, and we're so excited.
Absolutely, and I think we want to thank the Houston Ballet for hosting us,
Yes.
especially artistic directors Stanton Welch and Julie Kent. They've been
Yes.
such gracious hosts to us here today and throughout the whole week. Because, Catherine, as we see, right now we're about to see the final round, but what you haven't seen is this whole week we've had classes, workshops, and of course other semifinals as well.
Yes, we have been building up to this day. I think most of the dancers, some of them have been here over a week already, and competing and almost doing the first part of finals before we even get to this point. And they're incredible. I say this every year, but I want to remind everybody, these are kids. They are 12 to 14. And what you're about to see is truly remarkable.
Absolutely. We were just talking, the level this year is unprecedented. I feel like each year with YAGP, the bar just gets raised higher and higher,
Yes.
and this year's a fine example of that. There are about to be 43 young women,
43 young women.
in the junior category who are about to compete in this round, out of a total of 2,000 competitors here at the finals total. And then is it staggering 15,000 across the world.
Yes.
So for these kids, as you mentioned, these children to be here, just being here alone is such an honor. And it's an honor for us, of course, to get to host this event, but also to watch these children grow in this week alone.
It's been incredible, and the amount of effort and the amount of preparation. I mean, these kids work all year for this. And like you said, we have 43 women, we have 27 men, so 70 juniors in the final round today.
Incredibly impressive from all around the world. This whole final round encompasses children coming from 22 countries and all over, of course, the United States of America. So some of these kids were here at 7 o'clock in the morning for classes. So I would imagine those dancers behind us, there might be just a little bit of pressure and stress.
Just a hair.
Yes, and I think
hair.
we as dancers have been there, so we know what they're going through. But the level this year, again, is just unprecedented. We're seeing kids do technical feats that it seems like each year there's almost new steps being invented. And, 5 turns turn into 7 turns, turn into 9 turns, and the jumps get higher and higher. Truly, the volume is incredibly impressive.
Yes, and we should also tell you that it is 9:45 a.m. here currently. So this is the first time we're doing final round in the morning. So these kids have already had class. They're about to do these solos, and it's not even 10 a.m. yet.
Exactly,
I want to
yes.
point that out to the audience as
Yes,
well.
early. Yes, everyone's been here very early, and the adrenaline is palpable. You can feel it throughout with
Yes.
everyone, the teachers, the coaches, the competitors, the jury, us. We're super excited to be here, and you can feel the energy behind us and the nerves and the excitement. And I would like to think just the sheer pride that each
Yes.
one of them has in each other, because as you mentioned, again, they are children, and so to be here is an award in itself, and to be amongst 43 young ladies who are competing out of 2,000 here and then 15,000 across the world is truly amazing.
It really is. At their age, it's also the pressure of not only being on this big of stage in front of this jury panel. I mean, I'm in the judges' room with you every day, and I'm looking around and I'm like, what an opportunity for these kids to be seen by all these different people at one time.
Absolutely.
At their age. It's pretty remarkable.
We have the round today, but again, there's the classes, the exposure that these kids get to the variety of judges and teachers and schools, because we have the awards coming up. But these kids are also eligible for various scholarships to different schools across the country, and some of them who are 18, 19 years old, maybe even up for even professional opportunities with jobs on the market.
Yes, and it's so exciting to see them all here and know that this is just the first step. YAGP is literally the first step in their next chapter in their training. You know, you go from junior to senior, as you said, and we'll talk about this evening, but the seniors are looking to get a job, and that's just the start of everything, and it's just such a great opportunity for them.
And as jury members, it's so rewarding because each year I've just seen some of these kids now. I think I've seen them since 9.
Yes.
And now here they are in the juniors as finalists. And it's so rewarding as a jury member to see them, whether it's seeing them here, seeing them in Chicago, seeing them in Paris, Argentina, wherever, to see them grow and develop and to see the confidence that
Yes.
this competition can instill within them, because it's not just about the awards, it's the whole process.
Yes.
This whole week, as I said, has been an award in itself, and such a treat for them to work with all these different master teachers, to get wonderful feedback from the jury, and then just to be with their peers out here and have such a sense of healthy competition and camaraderie amongst each other.
I will say, particularly amongst the men last year, it's like a rock concert
Yeah.
backstage. They're like, yeah, like for each other. And it's just so lovely to see, because you would think, you know, in this environment, it's ballet and it's very snotty and snooty, but actually they are so excited for each other during this whole process. I love seeing
It's
that.
a real team-like environment where everyone is rooting each other on. I think everyone wants to bring out the best in each other and themselves, of course, and it's just sheer positivity, you know, and you can feel that in the room, that everyone really wants the best naturally for themselves, but also for everyone else, and everyone's rooting each other on, be it in the wings, on stage, and certainly out in the audience.
Yes. And we should say the order in which you're going to see these dancers is by age. So they are literally from youngest to oldest by birthday. So that's how the order is chosen. There is no, you know, you're not seeing by rank, you're literally seeing age. So the very first student you're going to see is the youngest.
Yeah.
Can you imagine going first if you're the youngest?
Yeah, I'd be a little bit nervous about that. But again, I think these kids at this point, they have to just get out there and do it. And that's that confidence piece again. They've had sort of a week to prep for this, and then some of them have been working toward this the whole season. And so it's a dream come true. So I would just say to them, just go out there and do it and be yourself and let yourself come alive when you get on stage.
Yes, and so if you're just joining us, welcome to the junior final round in Houston, Texas at the Wortham Center for the Performing Arts. I'm Catherine Morgan.
And I'm Joseph Morrissey, and I'm delighted to host again this year with you, Catherine. And we want to welcome everyone tuning in from around the world, really, be it morning, afternoon, or night.
Yes, and what you're seeing behind us, I also want to point this out because our audience might not know. This is their warm-up. This is all the time they get on stage before the competition.
Yeah.
Obviously, they had class this morning, warm-up class, but you're kind of also vying for space to do your pirouettes and things like that. So I think if I was a student, this would be the hardest part for me, just trying to not be in anybody's way and get my turns together.
Well, and it's really amazing. This is the first year, as we said earlier, that we've done it in Houston. And so, again, we're grateful to the Houston Ballet for hosting us at the beautiful Wortham Center for the Performing Arts. And it's a huge theater. It's almost akin to a football field. But even with that big space comes a little bit of nerves, I would imagine, for all of the competitors. And it's such a short time window to prepare and to get that focus in line. And the adrenaline is there and the energy and the nerves are all coming up. But what we're seeing behind us is just so impressive, how organized everyone is here and how they manage to get everyone out there and get their due time on the stage before they perform.
The other thing we want to shout out, the people you cannot see that we are looking at right here and behind us, is the YAGP staff. They don't sleep during this week.
Yeah,
they are here at all hours making this happen every single day from dawn till dusk, and it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, they really are the behind-the-scenes force of what makes this all happen, and we're all grateful to them, and I know that the competitors are equally so as well. And Catherine, you know, we're both jury members, and it's been, you know, a wonderful week of observing students, teaching classes.
Yes.
Have you seen anything this year? Each year I always say, okay, this year's there's really amazing musicality and artistry. Have you seen any sort of development this year throughout judging and or teaching the classes that you'd want to share with everyone?
One of the things I'm really big on is making your dancing big, but also the in-between moments. And this year in particular, I've seen that be so much better than in previous
Yeah.
years. Like, it's not just about the tricks.
Yeah.
It's about how we get into the turn, how we get out
Yeah.
of the turn, you know, not stopping the line short and really reaching. And I personally am happy to see that this year.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. The finesse
Yes.
this year, the polish, that it's not just about the big jump, but almost the before and after the big jump. And that's just as important. Or even small things like head, eyes, and hand gestures. Those all can really have a big meaning, just as much as that double cabriole.
Yes.
And I have to say, the teaching this year has been so rewarding as well, because in the class, the dancers, they're so spongy. They've been absorbing every bit of information that you give them, and they're so appreciative
Yes.
for every bit of coaching, suggestion, or advice. They take it with such gratitude and appreciation.
I think that's why they're here, is these kids are constantly striving to better themselves and to better their dancing. And once again, if you're just tuning in, you're going to be seeing 43 women in this junior final round. We should also say that the men will be on a different live stream. They will be on a separate link. So once the women were done, we will come back and speak with you again. But you will have to go back to YAGP's main page to see the men on the live stream, just because we have so many students.
So much talent. We just so much talent. What do you do with it all? It's
Yes.
it's an amazing privilege to be part of this. And as we were saying, to just remind our viewers that Youth America Grand Prix, at the end of the day, it really is about education.
Yes.
You know, and that this is such a platform for the students to develop and grow, and again, just sort of foster that sense of confidence and self-being on stage and off.
Yes, and once again, these are children. I keep coming back to that. They are 12 to 14, getting on this stage, being under this kind of pressure in front of this jury panel. It's really, really remarkable.
We were saying, I think last year, but I would say this, it's almost intimidating to think what it would be like to be a dancer right now with them at 12 to 14 years old, and the technical prowess that they all have. It's just, again, it's just one, each year just continues to raise the level higher and higher.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so the other thing that you're not seeing is there's also a pre-competitive level. I had the pleasure of teaching them last night.
Okay.
And they are just the sweetest, cutest, like eager, smiling faces. It was such a joy, but they are 9 to 11. And so that category doesn't have a final round. I think that's why they're called pre-competitive.
Exactly, and it's a wonderful opportunity. And like I said, I've seen some of these pre-competitive kids on the road as a jury member, and now they're juniors, and some of them are even seniors.
Yes.
So to see that development, and it's very appropriate at the pre-competitive level that they have just enough of a challenge, but that it's appropriate, and it's gearing them up for that next challenge ahead.
Yes, and once again, you're seeing them in age order today. So the youngest ones and the very first ones you're going to see were pre-competitives last year. So this is their first time being even eligible for a final round.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It's so much fun watching them.
And with 43, again, out of 2,000 total that are here, and again, out of 15,000 competitors across the globe, I just want to say to each of these kids, you just want to pat them on the back and say, you've already won. You already have the award as being here. And just go out there and enjoy, because it's really about, again, that sense of authenticity and being yourself, and the award is just actually being out here and being with us together on the stage.
Yes, and we are watching them getting ready backstage right now, and they are just, you can see the focus and the determination in their faces. It's so lovely to see.
It is lovely, and it's also lovely to see a lot of smiles too.
Yes.
That they are focused, they are concentrated, but it looks like they're having a pretty fun time out here.
Yeah.
And the teachers that are very closely with them, only encouragement.
Yes.
You know, yes, you can do this, you've got this, and it's really very refreshing to see that positive
really is.
encouragement with everyone here.
Because I think at this point too, what's most important for them is just to go out on stage and do what they've rehearsed and enjoy it. And not, at this... Like
there's nothing to lose.
There's nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose, absolutely. Go out there and enjoy it. And I think that we're all rooting for every competitor here. It's just so nice to see the variety, and just the fact that people are coming from 22 different countries across the world, and that we are all here united in Houston at this beautiful Performing Arts Center, that each one has their own distinct flavor. You know, each one has their own training, because not only do we get to see them for the technical feats that they're doing, but we also see the schooling and the methodology that these kids are coming from, and what their schools may be producing as educators as well.
And there's so many alumni dancing professionally right now that started where these kids have started.
Yeah.
And it's truly, this organization is remarkable.
Yeah.
In launching so many different careers.
So many careers across the globe, and also keeping such an open-minded sense of students that's different competitors take different routes, you know, and that some may go directly into a ballet company, some may pursue educations, but at the end of the day, it's all about that holistic approach and healthy competition.
Yes, so once again, if you're tuning in, this is the junior final round. We are going to be seeing 43 women and 27 men, so 70 juniors total. They are ages 12 to 14, and they are remarkable. You are only going to be seeing their classical solos today. They did also compete in contemporary, we should add, but you will be seeing their classical variations in this competition.
And it is remarkable because today is the day.
Yes.
Today is the last round. This is the round that will decide the ultimate outcome of this competition. And again, it's just sheer adrenaline back here, sheer excitement, sheer positivity. And like I said, to have made it this far is already in many ways an award in itself. But I bet there's just a little bit of pressure from each of the competitors. Yeah, you know. And it is a different venue than we've been in before. So students, competitors who've been here before, they have to adjust to, it's a very large stage that they have. It's different setting. And again, we're grateful to the Houston Ballet for hosting us here because it's very nice. The studios are actually connected to the theater. So that's made it very convenient for all of the master classes that have happened just adjacent to the theater. But it's also for these students to have taken class and then prepared here on stage and then to get to this moment, really just to sort of soak that in alone, you know, just to be here, even just what we're seeing behind us. Like this, in many ways, is, again, an award in itself.
Absolutely. And they have the opportunity to be in front of some of the top names in this business in terms of companies and professional schools, and they have the opportunity to receive scholarships to those schools, particularly this age. This age is not yet looking for jobs. We will be talking about that later this evening if you join us for the senior final round. That's a whole different thing.
Yes.
So here they are really just looking to win scholarships to continue their training.
Absolutely. And those scholarships could be anything from attending a ballet summer program to attending a short stay at schools for the year. They are now offering sometimes 1 week or 2 week where the student can go there, get a feel for the environment, and then the school gets a feel for that student, and that might end up in a year-round placement for them. And or just the sheer recognition of being in a class and getting advice or coaching from a teacher. Yesterday I was teaching, and I could just tell everyone who I would talk with, whatever you were saying, whether, oh, try your head here, try your head there, that meant so much to them. It was just as important as receiving the gold medal.
Yes, it really is. And watching them in class, they are so receptive.
Absolutely.
I have not this entire week gotten any attitude or any kind of, they're sponges. They are soaking everything up.
I think they know, the competitors here, what the value and what it means to be here in this moment with us all at this beautiful Performing Arts Center here in Houston, because there's such wide-eyed and there's such an open-mindedness, and even just seeing them around here, you just see sheer positivity and excitement throughout all of them. So I think to have made it this far, you got to know that you have accomplished something truly big.
Absolutely. I mean, I think for them too, they would love to win a prize, but the prize is the training, further training, the scholarship, the career. And so this is more of a long game for them.
Absolutely.
It's really not about today winning a medal.
Absolutely. And I completely agree. And I think that the prize is getting on the flight from Argentina, getting on the flight from China, getting over here, being in the hotel, meeting so many other dancers from all around the world. The connections that these dancers are going to make with each other are going to be life-lasting.
Yes. Yes, I had a group in my class yesterday from Singapore, and they traveled almost 24 hours to get here. They had to change planes here, and I was just like, wow.
And it speaks to the power and the magnitude of YAGP and what it does, that it is sort of more about what we're about to see, but it's the whole experience. It's the getting here, the arrivals, the taking the classes, the getting coaching, the nerves backstage, and then ultimately, of course, we'll see what's going to happen in just a few moments. But again, I think it's the whole package deal of just being here that is, in a way, a prize in itself.
Absolutely. So once again, if you are just joining us, Welcome to Houston. We are at the Wortham Center for the Performing Arts. I am Catherine Morgan.
And I am Joseph Morrissey, and we're so grateful to the Houston Ballet, our artistic directors Stanton Welch and Julie Kent, for such a warm welcome for us all here. It's just been truly a wonderful week, and Houston's been a lot of fun for all of us. It's certainly nice warm weather.
Very warm weather.
It's just been such a wonderful treat to witness the sheer talent at this year's final competition.
Yes, and so once again, you are about to see 43 women in the junior category, ages 12 to 14, and 27 men. The men will have a separate live stream link, so if you would like to join us for that, once this session is over, you'll just go back to YAGP's main homepage and click the new link for the men, just because there's so many of them this year.
Yes, and we'll be speaking before that as well, so we can talk a little bit about some of the differences and maybe some things that we observed in this round as well. But, you know, for 43 women and 27 men out of 2,000 total competitors at this competition, that's pretty outstanding.
It's incredible.
It's a big pat on the back to all of the competitors that are here with us today.
Yes, and once again, you are seeing them in age order, chronologically. So from youngest to oldest. So the absolute first dancer you're going to see is the youngest, which is I can't imagine.
By youngest, we should remind our viewers, by youngest, that means 12 years old.
12.
So from 12 to 14, to get out there by themselves in front of, this is a very large theater, it can be very intimidating. So as we see a lot of focus, we see a lot of concentration, but at the same time, as I mentioned earlier, a lot of smiles. I think there's just sheer excitement, you know, from all of them.
And I think something we're saying this year, there's this sense of calm. Today in particular, people are they're warming up, they're excited, they're this anxious anticipation, but not in a bad way. Even the teachers, everybody's just really enjoying themselves.
Absolutely. It's a very peaceful mindset back here, and you can sense that sense of composure from all of the dancers. They're going on, they're breathing, and they're thinking. Some of them have their ear pods in, and they're probably listening to some of their favorite music. Whatever will keep them calm, and at the end of the day, will just allow them to be true to themselves when they get out there on this big stage.
Yeah, that's one of the things we've been hearing all week is how big this stage is. Yeah. Even some of the ensembles, which I think we should talk about at intermission, some of them even were saying it was bigger than we anticipated. And so these are young students this is where Houston Ballet performs. It's what an opportunity that is.
To be sharing the stage of which a professional company like the Houston Ballet performs, that is truly an honor. And that's part of the experience in itself, because some of these students might come from studios that are much smaller than this stage. And so to get out here, it's quite refreshing to actually have more space than less. And certainly for the solos, but also for the group work as well.
Yes. So we really hope you enjoy today and these incredible students. There is the chat bar open on YouTube. However, I would remind you that these are children, ages 12 to 14. I know I sound like a broken record saying that, but they are kids, even though they are dancing at a professional level.
You know, but it's not a broken record because of when you watch them, you don't think that they're children, of course, when you see what they're doing. But I absolutely agree with you, Catherine. Yeah, to be mindful of that when you're commenting on the students. Absolutely.
Yes. And we are not talking during the performances this year. We attempted that last year, and we decided not to do that this year.
Let you enjoy.
Yes, we will be talking at the open stage for the men, which you're going to see after this, and then as a little wrap-up. And don't forget to tune in this evening for the seniors, because that's a whole different...
Our narrative will be slightly different because it is a different age group with different goals and expectations than this group. And I think this group, it's going to be so much fun to see where things happen in the competition, but also what scholarships they get, what summer programs they're offered to, because this is the next generation. This is the up and coming. And then our next round for the seniors, we may be talking about potential professional opportunities ahead for each of them.
Yes, and what you might not know is that the jury panel who is judging this particular round is different from the juniors to the seniors. So actually there is a totally different, they've seen them all week, but the jury panel changes from junior to senior.
Different set of eyes, different expectations, different criteria, and naturally they're older, different age groups. And so I think they're all kind of looking for different things. And it's one thing to be offered a school opportunity, and it's another thing certainly to be offered a company opportunity.
Yes, and something I want you to look for during this round is the attention to detail at this age, because it's, you know, at 12 years old, you would think they wouldn't know how to like perfectly place a foot or get into an arabesque. It's spectacular, the attention to detail.
Yeah.
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
The finesse
Yeah.
this year is more than I've seen in previous
Yeah, the
years.
polishing that is going on is truly appreciated as dancers, but also as audience members, because I often tell dancers, sometimes the audience might not know this jump or that jump, but if you can show some sparkling eyes and some lovely hand gestures, sometimes it's the small things that can make a big difference.
Yes, and the judges are looking for all of it. And we should say, speaking from experience as a judge, if there is an error, if there's a fall, if there's a mistake, it's not about the mistake, it's how you handle it.
How you recover.
Do you recover?
Yeah.
Do you let it show on your face? How does the rest of the performance go? So really, audience know that if there's a slip or a fall or something, the judges are not looking at that in terms of scores.
Yeah, it shows a certain sense of maturity and how you kind of come out of this fall or mistake. But again, if you have those small things, sometimes people can bypass that because they can say, oh, you have that finesse, you're polished, and you have all of this. And then one slip, it's going to happen inevitably at some point to everyone.
Yes.
But I think that it's the whole picture that they're looking at, the composure.
Yes.
And how the maturity of how you're going to resolve from something like a fall or a slip.
And it's live theater. And, even professionals
Makes
slip.
it so exciting. The risk.
I don't know if you can hear
Yeah.
it, but they are starting to cheer. So we should be starting here pretty soon.
Yeah.
But once again, if you're just joining us, this is the junior final round. This particular live stream is for the women. You're going to see 43 incredible dancers,
so more
ages
cheering.
12 to 14. Yes. Oh,
So
the curtain is coming up.
Curtain is up.
Welcome, everyone, to the Youth America Grand Prix 2026 Senior Junior Final Round. We would now like to introduce you to our esteemed panel of judges. Gil Boggs, Artistic Director, Colorado Ballet, USA. Paola Cantalupo, Artistic and Pedagogical Director, Rosanna Hightower, National Superior School of Dance, France. Ian McKay, Artistic Director, Royal Ballet School, United Kingdom. Luca Masala, Artistic Director, Princess Grace Academy, Monaco. Ashley McNeil, Director, Alberta Ballet School, Canada. Claudio Munoz, Academy Ballet Master, Houston Ballet Tour, USA. Robert Parker, Artistic Director, Elmhurst Ballet School, United Kingdom. Mada Guzitsky, Deputy Artistic Director, Berlin National Ballet School, Germany. Peter Stark, President and Director of the Rock School for Dance Education, USA. We would also like to say a special thank you to our sponsors, whose support is essential in bringing all the opportunities that YGP creates for dancers around the world. They are AK Dancewear, Block, Capizio, Champion Mindset Consulting, DeLallo Milano, Dwight Global Online School, Elevate Dancewear, Harlequin Floors, Laurel Springs School, Nikolai, Ruby Aware, Sylvia, Tiger Friday, and Vertice. This live stream is provided as a courtesy to our participants and to our virtual audience watching around the world by LK Studio. For your high-resolution photos and videos from the YAGP 2026 finals, please visit the booth in the lobby. As a kind reminder, please note that taking photos or videos is not permitted inside the theater during the competition, and please also take a moment to silence your cell phones at this time. We will now begin with the Junior Women Final Round. Number 304, Candace C. Jing Yao, age 12, from Yon Ballet Academy, Singapore, prepare. 306, Venus Sarabia Quendo, age 12, from Venus Villa Dance Academy, Hong Kong, Copalia. .310 Ano Furusamada from Grace School Ballet, Japan, Pakita. .312 Kaya Irby, age 12, from the Ballet Club, Arizona, USA, Satanella. 318 Violet Marty, age 12, from Master Ballet Academy, Arizona, USA, Don Quixote. .327 Angela Carter, age 12, from Long Beach Ballet, California, USA, Don Quixote. .331 Ellen Nye, age 12, from Morningstar Dance Academy, Georgia, USA, Le Corsaire. 3:45, Maria Anastasia Barata from Supreme Dance Company and Floria Capsali High School of Choreography, Romania, Labai Dare. .353, Georgia Reed, age 12, from the Dallas Conservatory, Texas, USA, La Ventana. .356, Mano Kawai, age 12, from Ballet Studio Rise, Japan, Labai Dare. 359, Claudia Westrup, age 13, from the National Ballet School, Australia, Sleeping Beauty. $361, Emilio Delgado Romero, age 13, from Oddity Dance College, Mexico, Le Corsaire. $363, Tamaki Saito, age 13, in Ballet Studio Miyu, Japan, Awakening of Flora. 369, Carissa Chen, age 13, from Bayer Ballet Academy, California, USA, Awakening of Flora. .375, Juliana Eva Polak, age 13, from Hungarian National Ballet Institute, Hungary, Cavalry Halt. 376, Anara Reina Pigueras, age 13, from Alba Martinez, Ballet Academy, Spain, Talisman. .377, Do Young Kim, age 13, from Chung's Ballet Academy, South Korea, Satinella. .378, Evelyn Allen, age 13, from Pavlova Professional Coaching, Texas, USA, Don Quixote. 380, Kiara Marambio, age 13, from Rosie Shotland Classical Ballet, Peru, Talisman. .388, Irene Hu, age 13, from Junlu Performing Arts, California, USA, Don Quixote. .389, Shireen John, age 13, from Marlupi Dance Academy, Indonesia, Coppelia. .390 Majamanka, age 13, from Tonsberg, Wesseling, Germany, Giselle. .393 Victoria Carrillo, age 13, from Master Ballet Academy, Arizona, USA, La Favorita. $3.99 Elisa Miyu Wills, age 13, from Vancouver Ballet Theatre, Japan, Talisman. $402 Ann Takahashi, age 13, from Florida Ballet, Japan, Lost Miranda. $404 Amelia Silas, age 13, from the Rock School for Dance, Pennsylvania, USA, Walpurgis Nun. 405, Angela Yang, age 13, from Lee's Ballet Studio, California, USA, Le Corset. .409, Tiffany Emanuela Tanagraha from YAGP Dance Academy, Indonesia, Coppelia. .410, Ling Ren, age 13, independent from China, Le Corsair. 417 Ain Dan, age 14, from Sunwa Arts Middle School, South Korea, Ramonda. .419 Yao Rang Lee, age 14, from Sunwa Arts Middle School, South Korea, La Esmeralda. 421, Melania Leone, age 14, from All-American Classical Ballet School, Florida, USA, Don Quixote. .434, Sylvia Reeves from Alba Martinez Ballet Academy, Spain, Harlequinade. .436, Mackenzie Namalak, age 14, from Dmitry Gulev Classical Ballet Academy, California, USA, Sleeping Beauty. 440, Nina Ross, age 14, from Lawrence Alley School of Dance, France, Paquita. .447, Aina Hashimoto, age 14, from Ohara Yoshimi Ballet Studio, Japan, Giselle. .449, Vicky Gi, age 14, from Shanghai Dance School, China, Don Quixote. .451 Jenna Migliorelli from Indy Ballet, Massachusetts, USA, Satinella. .460 Shenzheng, age 14, from Shenyang Conservatory of Music Affiliate, Secondary Dance School, China, La Esmeralda. 461 Charlie Bolin, age 14, from Burbank Dance Academy, California, USA, Swan Lake. .464 Lily Mayerfield, age 14, from the Rock School for Dance, Pennsylvania, USA, Sleeping Beauty. .465 Sydney Kwan, age 14, from Bear Ballet Academy, California, USA, Don Quixote. 475 Amelia Legault, age 14 from Lejeune Dance, Ohio, USA, Grandpa Classique.
So we
This
are here with
concludes
some
the Junior Women
beautiful
final
competitors.
round.
What are your
We
names?
will have a brief intermission and return at 12:05
And
with
how
the
did it
Junior
go?
Men
Feel
final
happy?
round. For those of you watching at home, this concludes the live stream for the women's
You should be
section.
both very proud of yourselves. Can you
Please
tell
be
us
sure
again
to
what you
head back
performed?
to the main YAGP YouTube channel to begin the Junior Men's live stream shortly. Thank you.
Of course, there's the popular favorite this year, I
It
believe.
is.
Yeah.
So as a reminder, the junior men are going to be on a different live stream link. Just go back to the main page and we'll join you then.
We'll see you in a few moments, and this concludes the Junior Women's final round. Nice
Good job, ladies.
Yeah, very nice.
Yay.
You're very welcome.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.